Hello, and thank you for joining us today. In today's video, we are going to take a look at my adventure with the Glow Addict Build-A-Box experience. So if you're wanting to find out what happened and how this story goes, then grab yourself a warm beverage, maybe a little bit of a snack, find a comfy spot and settle in, and we'll hear all of my adventure. If you're new, my name is Anne, and this is my co-host, Princess Fatima. For today's video, she's going to be the strong silent type because this has quite the story. This story began on the 21st of August, when I decided to do the Glow Addict Build-A-Box. I felt that the price for the Glow Addict Build-A-Box was reasonable, $20, and you also have to pay shipping, which is $10, and then there's tax. Can't get away from taxes, no matter how hard we try. So I picked my 5 items, 2 palettes, a lippy, a hairbrush, and a body scrub. And I figured that my Build-A-Box would come with my September Glow Addict bag. And sure enough, it did. And when it arrived, there was a body scrub, a lippy, a hairbrush, 1 palette, and another palette. Some of you might be wondering why I picked a hairbrush. In all honesty, I was in need of a new hairbrush. I liked the way that this one looked. It has a nice handle and a good grip area, and it's designated for wet or dry hair. So I was happy to get this product, and it had a value of $10. I picked a pomegranate exfoliating facial scrub, and I was happy to get it. It has a value of $12. It came with a lippy. I picked the Okalan Youthful palette. It comes with a mirror and some very nice colors. This palette has a retail of $10. It did come with a Candyland palette, which has a retail of $10. These are the colors in the Candyland palette. So when I was going through and taking a closer look at the items that I got and comparing them to what I wrote down when I ordered this Build-A-Box, I realized I got some things that I didn't order, and I didn't get some things that I did. For example, the red lippy. Red really isn't my color. I prefer pinks and purples. So why in the world would I have ordered a red lipstick? The other thing that I noticed is that I got the Candyland palette. I had ordered the Candyland 2 palette. So I scratched my head a little bit and thought, well, let's see what we can do about this. One thing that I also wanted to mention in this saga, when I added up the prices of the items that I received, I came up with a total of $45.98. And again, I felt that was a reasonable cost for a box of $20. Yes, there's a $10 shipping charge. you can't get away from shipping. So my total was $45.98 for a $31.54 investment. I was still pleasantly pleased with the concept. Then I went on their website because I wanted to see if the missing items were still available. And that's when I started noticing some price variations. Some things had gone on sale. And yes, it is a company's right to put something on sale. Yet, when I added the sale prices up, I came up with a total of $32.96. So my value dropped significantly, and my frustration increased significantly. So when I was looking at their website, that was the 16th of September, and I did notice that both of the other items that were missing or misplaced from my box, they both were still for sale. So I sent an email to Glow Addict along with my order number and a picture of what I received and my tracking number so they could try and rectify this situation. So they replied on the 21st of September stating their apologies and that they would send the items that had been missed or missent. They would correct their error and send me the correct items, and they would do it as soon as possible. And at the time, I figured it would come with my bag for the month of October. And just a little side note in here. The 21st of September was also the date that I unsubscribed from Glow Addict bag because I felt that I really wasn't getting a value for my money. Keep that in mind. So October rolls around and my Glow Addict bag shows up, but only the items in the bag. No replacement items for the Build-A-Box. I looked at the website, and this was on the 13th of October, and I found that the Lippy that I had ordered was still in stock. However, the Candyland 2 palette was sold out. And I was a little disappointed, frustrated, aggravated at that situation. So on the 13th, I quickly sent out an email to Glow Addict. No response. So on the 14th of October, I was surfing my way through Instagram, and I saw a posting by Glow Addict that indicated that they were having a sale, and a pictured item for their sale was the Candyland 2 palette that I had wanted, which I thought was a little strange that on your website it's sold out, but you're using it for an advertisement to get people to come and buy things? Or I don't know. So the 20th of October rolls around, and I've still not heard any response to my email on the 13th of October. So I decided to send them a direct message on Instagram. That resulted in a prompt reply to my email from the 13th of October. In their email, they stated that my order was still sitting in their warehouse, ready to be shipped. So I was somewhat hopeful that the Lippy and the Candyland 2 palette had just been sitting there since September, and that I would get the palette and the Lippy, but also the palette that I wanted. Now, by this point in time, I'm unsubscribed from their box, but finally, on the 6th of October, a bag arrives from Glow Addict. It did contain the purple Lippy that I had wanted, and a palette arrived with the following note. Update. Hi, Glow Babe. We sold out of some of our original box products, so our curator curated a new item that has similar uses. We have placed higher value items that we think you're going to love so much more. Thank you so much for choosing Glow Addict. Now, I did check the item of the palette that they sent me. It does have a value of $20 to $25, depending upon what website you find it on the internet. And the palette that I got sent from Okalan, a pro makeup palette with eyeshadow, blush and bronzer, and highlighter. Sounds like a great concept, except they had sent me this same palette in one of my monthly bags. So here we are with my final thoughts on this overall saga that started on the 21st of August and ended on the 6th of November. I'm definitely glad I'm unsubscribed from Glow Addict. Was the original mistake human error or poor, crappy quality control? Personally, I think it's both. I may not know how to run a subscription box company, yet I do know something about quality control and customer service. You double check. You triple check sometimes. I can't help but wonder if they had sent the replacements in mid-October, would I have gotten the Candyland 2 palette that I wanted? Or were they already sold out of the darn thing and just didn't know what to do, and they were waiting for more of other products to come in? They showed Candyland 2 as still being in stock, so why didn't they send it to me? Was this a bait and switch? Trying to get people to buy something because they were showing it on an Instagram ad? Was this a bait and switch? Was this a punishment because I did not continue my subscription? Was I being punished for unsubscribing? Makes you think, doesn't it? Made me think. What am I going to do with that Candyland palette? I don't know. I might save it for a giveaway. I might use it myself. Honestly, I haven't decided yet. Please leave me a comment below. What do you think? Did you adventure out and try the Build-A-Box? I haven't seen any other videos on YouTube to indicate that anybody else in the YouTube community has tried Build-A-Box with Glow Addict. I thought it would be a neat idea. It surely wasn't. Thank you for listening to my saga And please stay tuned, as the Camel will be doing some swatches from the smaller palette, and she does like to do a good swatch. I am pleased with that palette, which is why I picked it. I am pleased with it. I do like the colors in there, and they do have some of the same blue shades that were in the palette I did not get. Thank you for watching. I appreciate your support. Please like and subscribe. It would help my channel. We will now end out the video with the Camel doing some swatches. If you ask me, they done and dirty. They did wrong.